This man has to walk with his feet planted firmly within the grid squares on the ground. He refuses to touch anything asymmetrical and even wears a watch on each wrist. One day while out with his girlfriend, she dumped everything out of her purse looking for something. Suddenly, a phone call forced her to step away for a moment. When she returned, the man had already organized all her belongings neatly by category. Joey's obsessive-compulsive tendencies were seriously affecting his work and relationships, so the man went to a hospital specializing in OCD treatment for help. There, he met a woman with checking compulsions. Before leaving home, she always had to make sure all the lids were closed. The moment she stepped into the elevator, she'd start checking if she had her keys. Before getting very far, she'd start worrying that she'd left the lights on at home and couldn't resist going back to check. When she finally made it onto the bus, she'd overhear someone on their phone talking about how there'd been a lot of burglaries lately, which would make her think she might have forgotten to close her windows. Her anxiety would keep growing, and if she didn't go back to check, she'd worry about it all day long. This constant back and forth over these little things meant she could never focus on anything else. Another patient, Sophia, had a hand-washing compulsion. No matter what she touched, she had to wash her hands immediately. Even at the moment she turned off the faucet, she felt that the hand that touched the faucet had become dirty again, so she'd have to start washing all over. After scrubbing thoroughly, she'd grab a roll of paper towels and turn off the faucet, then accidentally wipe the sweat from her face with her hand. Great, now she had to wash her hands again. She immediately pulled a bar of soap from her bag and started frantically washing her face. Every patient here was tormented by their own unique form of OCD. While waiting for the doctor to arrive, someone suggested they try to help each other. Everyone pushed Joey onto a carpet with a striped pattern. Joey carefully tried to avoid it, terrified of stepping on any of the lines. Suddenly, another patient shoved him hard from behind. Surprisingly, Joey caught himself with his hands and managed to avoid the stripes entirely. Everyone was shocked and confused, so they decided to blindfold Joey. Just as he was about to step on a stripe, he actually leaped through the air and landed on another man nearby. So everyone decided to focus on treating Sophia's hand-washing compulsion first. They tried to get her to touch the inside of a toilet bowl with her finger. Due to her extreme germophobia, she couldn't muster the courage to touch it no matter what. So they had her try touching the sink instead. One companion even grabbed her hand directly and forced it to rub repeatedly along the edge of the sink. But ultimately, despite Sophia's struggling, the attempt failed and she went right back to washing her hands endlessly. Everyone returned to the waiting room feeling disappointed. Suddenly, someone felt extremely ill. The woman anxiously rushed over to see what was happening, and Joey hurried over too, handing him a glass of water. At that very moment, someone noticed